Joining me now, I've got Jessica Wells to my right here, Coordinator of Sustainable Transportation Week with EnviroCentre, and Councillor Marianne Wilkinson to my left. Jessica, let's start with you. Tell me all about the Car Free Challenge.
So it's this great opportunity to encourage residents to leave their car at home for the week. When you register at the website for the Car Free Challenge, you're automatically emailed a discount passport that gives you a discount at all kinds of local retailers for the week. And then you're also automatically eligible to win some great prizes, including $500 gift certificates from Via Rail and a OC Transpo bus pass for the year. So it's a great opportunity to really incentivize, carpooling one day or taking your bike.
Okay. How do you get to work?
I bike, every day.
And why is that?
Well, I live downtown, so it's very convenient, and I don't have to pay for parking. Where our office is located, everyone else that drives that has to pay for parking is quite expensive at the end of the year.
Right, okay. And Councillor Wilkinson, Chair of the Transportation Board, why is this week so important to you and to the city?
Well, we're trying to encourage people to be more flexible in how they travel around the city. We don't have any room downtown to put more roads and things, so you can't, as the city grows, put more cars there. So how are people going to get around? So we're saying transit is a big issue that we've been working on, and the light rail will be under construction next year, and that will start help as we put that out. Cycling routes, we're putting a lot of effort now into putting in separate bike lanes, crossings over the rivers and things of that nature, so people can use their bikes more safely in the city. And we're encouraging a lot of people to walk. And surprisingly, a lot of people in this city do walk to work. And they also, if they're taking the bus, they probably walk to and from the bus. So they're getting exercise as well as releasing the roads for those people who have to drive, because there are some who have no choice.
Right, of course. And with those winter months approaching, the canal will freeze over and you have the option to either walk to work, skate to work. But what about bus lanes? What will happen to them during the winter months? Will they remain clear?
Well, the bus lanes are always kept clear. And
the bike lanes, excuse me.
I thought you meant the bike.
Goodness, thank gosh that didn't get you.
The bike lanes are kept clear. It's part of our things, and also any pathways through parks. For example, in my community, the ways to schools are through pathways on the parks.
Okay.
We plow those. So the children can use those. They're off the road, it's safer, so it encourages them to walk to school. So we want to do everything we can to make it easier for pedestrians and cyclists to get around the city. We keep our busways very clear, so any route with a bus on gets plowed earlier, gets a little better attention than a side street, which you can, it's really important that many people do it. I take the bus when I can, which isn't, unfortunately, as often as I'd like to, because it's much more easier to take the bus than to drive. But I have to go back and forth so much, it's not always easy. But we do have a growing bus ridership here. It's very high, one of the highest in North America.
Well, and the bus also, for me anyways, is very cost effective. I mean, it costs an arm and a leg to park downtown, gas prices that are at all-time high. So to be able to have that option to take something else is great. But we also read about there being actual physical benefits to avoiding that long, tedious commute into work and maybe taking the time to relax on the bus. Jessica, can you talk to me a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. I mean, studies have shown that people's worst part of their day is their drive-in to and from work. Sometimes. And by, taking the bus instead, that's time for yourself. And in our busy, hectic lives, we have less and less time for that kind of thing. So for your mental health benefits of clear mind when you get to work, you're less frazzled from the congestion, you don't have to concentrate, you can read a book, listen to music, talk to your neighbor on the bus. I mean, there's lots of options, but you don't have to focus on driving and being safe, because someone's doing that for you.
Right. And we're actually lifting that studies from the pages of the book. We're going to put it to the test this morning. I will be jumping on the bus. Jeff Hopper will be playing devil's advocate and driving, and we'll have CTV's Graham Richardson actually biking from here at St. Laurent to the office. We're going to see not only who makes it there first, but we're all going to leave with $20 and see who gets there with the most amount of money and who feels the best.
That's right. Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
Thank you both very much for coming out this morning.
Seeing the results of this.
Me too. In just under an hour, that challenge will be underway, and we'll see how it goes. Stay with us. It's the midst of Sustainable Transportation Week.